Well, it doesn't seem like there are many young people these days that are too prepared to put up their hands and say that they're quite willing to spread the word of Jesus. But my friends in the studio tonight are self-confessed missionaries who travel to Port Macquarie each year to preach the word of the Lord, mainly through music. Howard and Michelle, welcome to the program tonight. Michelle, do you find that there are people who find it uncomfortable when you tell them that you're actually someone who believes in Jesus and is quite prepared to talk about him?
Not so much uncomfortable, but I guess a bit surprised that, someone's willing to give up free time to do that, I suppose.
Yeah, when you think of people who spread the word of Jesus, you think of maybe ministers who are usually older or priests, but, you're actually 19 years old.
Yes.
So, yeah, how did you come to be in a position like this?
Well, I've always been involved with church and youth group and all that sort of thing, and just sort of grew up in it. And, I go on these camps every year, and it was through these Christian camps that I heard about the country missions. And, so I've been coming up to Port Macquarie the last 3 years. And
you do it really effectively when you spread the word, because, Howard, you use music to do it. Do you find that that's an effective tool when you are talking about God and Jesus and religion?
I think the way we try to get this message across is we try and sing some songs that have lyrics that can relate to the people that are listening. So let's say if it's a high schooler, last year we sang a Regina Spektor song.
Right.
And afterwards we spoke to them, and some of them said, that I can relate to that.
Music can speak to people from any age group, can't it? So I suppose it's the universal language, so to speak. Yeah?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, well, look, we're going to talk a little bit more about what you've done here in Port Macquarie in the recent past, in fact. But, you've got some music to share with us tonight. What have you prepared?
I prepared just a few cover songs. The first one we're going to play is Clocks by Coldplay.
Excellent. Take it away when you're ready.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides in I tried to swim against, brought me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and please, singing, come out of things unsaid. Shoot an apple off my head, and the trouble that can't be named. Tigers waiting to be tamed, singing, Confusion never stops, closing walls and ticking clocks. Gonna come back and take you home. I could not start the tune now known. Singing, come out upon my seas, curse missed opportunities. Am I a part of the cure, or am I part of the disease? Singing, though nothing else compares, oh, nothing else compares, and nothing
I tell you what, if there was a studio audience here, they'd be going absolutely crazy right now. That was beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. It was a great version too, isn't it? Why did you pick that song in particular? What is the message in there that people can relate to?
We both just really love Coldplay.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, you're not new to Port Macquarie. You've both been here before. Tell us what you were doing here earlier in the year.
We were here in the first week of December with St Andrew's Presbyterian Church, which is in sort of the middle of Port Macquarie. And there was about 25 of us, a mission team, and we went into various primary schools and high schools, a couple of nursing homes, and we hosted a carols night with the church. And just going into the schools and nursing homes. And
what do you do when you go into, a school, and I assume you get a hall full of students who are quite happy to be missing a few classes or two? What do you do, Howard? What do you actually? What's the message you're trying to get across, and how do you do it?
We had various themes throughout the 3 years that we were here. Basically, we're trying to get them just to know about the Word of God, know about Jesus, know that He's done something for us that no one else can ever do.
Okay. And just out of interest, were you going into religious schools or public schools?
A bit of both. Most of the primary schools were public.
Right.
We went to Westport High.
Oh, yeah, Westport High.
Yeah.
Where else? Let's name names.
Tacking Point.
Tacking Point, yeah.
Heritage.
Primary and high school.
Yeah.
St Columba.
St Columba. You went to all the good schools in town.
We went to a few.
And did you ever, this might sound like an odd question, but did you ever get a hard time? Because, as I said at the beginning, some people do find it difficult to deal with people who want to spread the Word of God. There is that attitude out there in the community that that's fine if you want to believe in it, but you don't have to force it down our throat. And I'm not by any means suggesting that that's what you were doing, but did you ever get a hard time from anyone, students or teachers?
Not necessarily a hard time. There were just some students that didn't really want to hear it or weren't really interested, and like you said, just would rather have the time out of math or whatever class they were missing out on.
I bet you wanted to win them over even more. Is that the way it goes?
Yeah, well.
What else have we got lined up tonight, music-wise?
We got Kings of Leon, You Somebody.
Great.
Whoa, whoa.
Looking down at all I see, painted faces filled with places I can't reach. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you and all you know and how you speak. Countless lovers under cover of the street. You know that I could use somebody. You know that I could use somebody. Someone like you. Whoa. 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 Off in the night while you live it up, I'm off to sleep, waging wars to shape the poet and the beat. I hope it's gonna make you notice, and I hope it's gonna make you notice. Someone like me. Someone like me. Someone like me. Somebody. Someone like me. Somebody. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Whoa, whoa. Someone like you, somebody. Someone like you, somebody. Someone like you, somebody. I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Beautiful. Michelle, you've got such a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Is it trained?